Hey friends, I am going to do my new and more summery skincare routine and kind of show you what I do. I just got out of the shower. I've got my towel on. I don't use a towel to dry my hair. I have very thin and fine hair. And when I use a towel, it just causes a lot more like tangling and breakage. So I take a old t-shirt and I just tie it on my head. And it looks like like rabbit ears. But this is how I dry my hair. And since I just got out of the shower, I'm going to kind of show you exactly what I do. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that I do as soon as I get out of the shower, before I do anything else besides, put my towel and my t-shirt on my head, is I go in with the Geek and Gorgeous Calm Down. And this is a 4% PHA and BHA liquid. I went into further depth about exactly what's in this product in one of my videos, my favorite exfoliating toner videos. So this is the first thing that I do, and this is one that I do use on a cotton pad. So I just put some on there. And then I just rub it all over my face. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I washed my face in the shower, and I know lots of people are like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. But I always do it as the last thing in my shower after, I've washed my body and I've shampooed and conditioned my hair and everything. Then I go in and I wash my face, so that way I get, like, if I have any shampoo or conditioner, like, residue on my forehead or on my hairline, I can wash that off. And I do cool down the temperature of the shower, so that way that's not something that I have to worry about. And I did use, I brought it out here, the Geek and Gorgeous, the Jelly Joker. I've really been liking this lately. It's a low pH, very gentle cleanser. It doesn't strip my skin or make me feel dry or anything like that. It's non-foaming, non-lathering. So at first that was different for me because I was like, I'm not feeling like it's clean. But after I used it a couple times, I realized I actually really like this stuff. So this is what I wash my face with in the shower. Now that it's summer and I'm in oil slick, I am washing my face a lot more in the morning than I do in like the winter and the spring when it's dry. So, all right, now that I've gotten this all over, this is when I usually go in the bathroom or go in my bedroom and I get dressed and well, I put my lotion on my skin first and then I get dressed and then I come back in and finish my routine. So I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Normally I would be in just my bra during this part, but put on a tank top for you guys because I do like to go like down my neck and onto my chest with a lot of my stuff. But anyways, I use the CeraVe moisturizing cream all over my body, and then I got dressed and now I'm gonna finish with my face and my hair. So the next thing I do after letting the chemical exfoliating toner sit on my face for a few minutes while I did everything else is now I go in with my vitamin C, and right now I'm using the Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow. Feels like I'm like being a spokesperson for Geek and Gorgeous right now, but it just so happens that I recently got them not too long ago, and I've been trying a lot of things out and I'm really liking it, especially for summertime. So normally I use the Timeless Vitamin C, but I've recently been using this and I'm really liking it, especially for summertime. I feel like it's a little bit lighter weight than the Timeless. It's like a little bit more watery, and it just doesn't have as much of an oily texture to it, which works good for me in the summertime when my skin is completely different than it is in the winter. So, and I do keep it in the fridge so it feels nice and cooling going on. And then since I want to let that sit for a couple minutes before I go in with the rest of my skincare, this is now when I do my hair. So I take this out. I just had it like tied behind my head. And as I mentioned, I have very thin, fine hair, and recently I've been getting more thinning on the sides here. So after watching, is it Dr. Shireen Idris, or is it, yeah, I think that's how it is pronounced. But when she was having some hair loss and thinning going on, she recommended doing Rogaine, and she recommended the Rogaine for men because it's the same thing as the women's formula but way cheaper. So I've been using this almost like a month and a half now. I have noticed a little bit of some baby hairs growing back in here a little bit better. But yeah, so I just, when my hair's wet, I just kind of spray the foam in some of these areas here that seem to be thinning out a little bit more, especially near the hairline. And I just rub it in. It works good when I have wet hair, not as much when I have dry hair, because when my hair's dry and I put it in, it gets a little flaky. And I wash my hair like every other day, so I put it in on the mornings that I wash it when it's wet, and then on the night before when I know I'm gonna wash it that next morning before going out in public. So so that way I'm not like super flaky, you know. Oop. This one's almost gone. I just rub it in, and you can feel it like on your scalp, you know, when you're getting it where you need to. So alright, and then after I do that, since my hair is very tangly, I like to do just a little bit of a leave-in conditioner, and right now I'm just using Paul Mitchell, the conditioner. It's like the original leave-in conditioner. I've used this on and off for years, and I really just do like the tiniest bit because I don't have a lot of hair. Even though it's long, it's thin and fine, so mostly do that on the ends because that's where I get all tangly. And then also my hair is kind of wavy slash curly, so before I go in and detangle my hair, I use the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk, the defining cream. I really like this one, and I also feel like this helps to detangle it a little bit. Once again, I don't use that much, like that's enough for my whole head. And this one I kind of like rake through my hair a little bit, also helps to start detangling it. And then I just put it like up here a little bit, whatever's left over, because my curly cues up here can get a little out of control. And then I use a pick instead of a brush, and I just very lightly pick through it to get out any tangles. That's good. And then you're not gonna see this part because I'm gonna flip my head over and I'm gonna kind of like scrunch my hair. So BRB. Alright. So I just did a little scrunching real quick, and then I'm gonna go in and just wet it down a little bit more. And then as I'm upside down scrunching again, I'm just gonna add a little bit of the Not Your Mother's Girl Talk Frizz Control Sculpting Gel. I like this because it's like super fine mist. BRB. Okay, so I put my deodorant on, just good old Suave, and I washed my hands, and now I'm just going to do the rest of my skincare. So first thing, now that the lower pH things that I've used on my face have had some time to sit, I'm going to go in with the Time Revolution First Treatment Essence. Really liking this stuff. I've just been using this during the day because I don't want it to ever end. So I'm only using it once a day and using a different treatment essence at night. But this is just like really watery. It feels good. It's hydrating. I feel like it's helping to help the other skincare a little bit better and even out some texture that I have on my forehead and like my temple area. So I'm sorry the lighting's not the best and like this part of my face is shadowed, but I don't have any windows in my bathroom, so. And then I have been trying out, and I think I'm going to do a video real soon on this too. This is the Beauty of Joseon, the Ginseng Essence Water. And I'm really liking this. I've only been using this for like a week and a half to 2 weeks, I think. But I'm really liking this. It's a little bit more of a watery essence as well, but it does have like some body and viscosity to it. But it's just like really soothing, and I feel like it's kind of brightening up my complexion a little bit, and it's for an essence, it's like really hydrating, which I love because I have dehydrated skin. So not as bad in the summer as it is in the winter, but I feel like a couple of these Beauty of Joseon products are really giving me kind of like that glow lately. So I'll be doing a video soon, or a review video on all the products that I'm trying by them after I've used them for a bit. So next is going to be the Ordinary, I never know how to say this, Argiline Solution 10%. You guys have seen this in my other routine videos before. It's really good for dynamic lines. So I just put a few drops, and then I usually go, you know, here where I get like my crow's feet and stuff from smiling. And then I do my forehead, make sure I get my WTF lines. This has done wonders for my WTF lines. And then I do like right through here. And then whatever I have left, I do like on these here, my tech neck. I don't know if it makes a difference at all, but why not? And then after that, like this part of my face where I didn't apply that, it's dried out a little bit, so I usually go in with another toner. Today I'm going to use my Centella water alcohol free toner by Cosrx and just dampen my skin a little bit. I love this stuff. It's so refreshing and soothing and calming, and it just feels so good, especially when it's hot out. All right, and then next, sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear my doggy door opening. Sorry if it's loud and annoying. I'm gonna go in with the Perito, the Centella Green Level Buffet Serum. You guys have probably seen this in my other routine videos. I really like this. It's just a really good, like, basic peptide serum. It's relatively inexpensive. This one is scented, but you can get an unscented version as well. And it's just like a really nice, lightweight, hydrating gel serum that I really like. I just put that all over my face. And my neck. And then just kind of rub it on my chest. Alright. And then another newer product that I'm trying. This is also a Beauty of Joseon, and this is the Glow Serum, which has propolis and niacinamide in it. And this is a thicker, a little bit stickier like serum. It's not super sticky like once you rub it in, but so I just kind of put it on my face in certain spots, and then I go back in and I rub in the extra. I'm gonna rub it everywhere. Glow City. Alright, and then during the day I like to use usually like just a gel eye cream or like an eye serum or something that's just more hydrating, not like super thick and heavy and occlusive. So this is the Paula's Choice Anti-Aging eye gel, which I've done a video on this before too. But this is why I love getting like the little sample sizes, and I bought this. It wasn't like a free sample size, but you can buy a lot of sample sizes from a lot of different companies if you look for it, because eye gels just, they last forever because you only need like the tiniest amount. I put it under my eye and up here all the way up to the brow. My brow area and right under my brow tend to get very dry, so I always add just a little extra moisture to them so that I don't get the flaky brows during the day. And then I'm doing just a moisturizer. Today I'm going to be using the First Aid Beauty, their coconut water cream. So this doesn't have the ingredients written on here, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but it doesn't have coconut oil in it, which my skin isn't a huge fan of. It can, if it's formulated well, I can handle it. But this has coconut water in it, and I only use this during the summer. It doesn't do shit for me during the winter. But in the summer, when I'm extra like oily and I have, you know, grease dripping off of my face. I just like to use this because it doesn't contribute to extra oiliness and grease. It's just a very lightweight gel moisturizer, and it does what I need it to in the summer. I don't know if I'll necessarily ever repurchase this, but I want to at least use it up. So I do like it. It does feel like refreshing. It is just a very like lightweight gel. It does feel refreshing and nice on my skin, but so do other products that are half the price. So yeah. Make sure I don't have any globs of it on my face somewhere. Alright. Oh, my nose ring's sticking out. Sorry. And then normally I would just lather my face in sunscreen, but today I'm hanging out at home, and so I think I'm going to film one of my new sunscreens and give you guys a first impression on that. So I'm not going to do this in my routine, but if, say, I was heading to work or something like that, usually I would go in with, hopefully I don't tip everything over, but usually I go in with this. It's the Australian Gold, the Botanical Sunscreen, Tinted Face, Broad Spectrum SPF 50. And this is the Fair to Light. I also have the Medium to Tan, and I did a whole video on both of these and comparing them. And recently I've got just a tiny bit of color. Recently I've been mixing in just a tiny bit of the medium in with my normal Fair to Light, and it's been looking good. And a lot of times in the summer I just put on some mascara and call it a day. I don't like to wear like full face foundation and all of that. So, but yeah, that's kind of just my normal everyday routine when I'm not gonna, you know, be trying to get all fancy. And I just put a little gel in my hair, scrunch it up, call it good. But yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions about any of the products, let me know in the comments down below, and I will do my best to let you know how I feel about them so far. And yeah, I hope you guys have a skintastic day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Bye.